Welcome to Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex First Assault Online. Good lord, let's just call it Git's First Assault from here on out, okay? Okay. During the Overwatch downtime, I've naturally been looking for other games to play, and this one came up on my radar as Sapphs, oftentimes the second voice on my stream, recommended it and got it for me to play, and I thought I'd share my thoughts on the game so far. Currently in early access, you can buy into this game for about £4 or I believe about $5. Made by Korean company Neopol, who previously made Dungeon Fighter Online and published by Nexon, the game is intended to be free to play upon release, and currently there's no signs of the monetization method other than a few weapon and character skins. At current, the game offers 3 modes: Team Deathmatch, very reminiscent of Call of Duty's TDM style, Demolition, a Counter-Strike mode where you only have one life in an attack-defense scenario where one team must plant a bomb and then defend it, and the other team must defuse that bomb.
I think there's 2 coming from A still.
The bomb has been planted. Protect your allies. One enemy agent left. Keep it up.
And finally, Terminal Conquest, where I think the game really shines, in which teams vie for control points. Upon taking the control point, the team gains a think tank, or Tachikoma, a robotic spider tank that will go after the enemy team. The enemy team then has to either brute force down the Tachikoma or hack it. Someone remains near the Tachikoma while hacking for long enough to stun it and make it vulnerable to damage. While this is all happening, a fight from the next control point begins, and teams advance towards the enemy as they take points. The gunplay is also somewhat reminiscent of Counter-Strike in lethality. Most headshots are one-hit kills, and many weapons kill in about 4 body shots. However, the game uses an aim-down sight system and is extremely punishing upon moving. Taking careful aim, crouching, and controlled bursts are the order of the day. It's also interesting to note that in this cyberpunk-esque future, people are still using modern-day weapons, such as M4A1s, SCARs, MP5s, and the good old British L118A sniper rifle. The shooting style favouring stopping and aiming makes the game really suffer in Team Deathmatch mode especially. In most of the maps, enemy spawns where your team isn't, and deaths frequently come down to being caught from the side or rear rather than a heated firefight. The more objective-driven map styles make it far more entertaining as both sides set up defensively and offensively. That being said, I'll admit my own personal bias towards objective-driven matches rather than random brawls. Now, you're probably wondering what about this game makes it Ghost in the Shell, and if you're like me and only vaguely aware of the series, I'm aware I should probably watch it, my friends all assure me I'd love it, you'd know it's about cyborg special forces, and these operatives are the real centerpiece of the game. For example, the game's face character is Motoko, who boasts the ability to turn invisible with thermoptic camo as a special ability.
Activate cyberbrain firewalls and prepare to engage.
This is done through gaining intel, which passively builds up over time and lets you use your ability in its lower tier 1 form. You also gain intel by doing useful things, getting kills, objectives, assists, all that kind of stuff. Intel can be gained up to tier 2, which unlocks a more powerful version of your ability. For example, Motoko can share her thermoptic camo with 3 other people in its tier 1 form, while she benefits from a greater duration and better cloaking. Other abilities include deploying a turret, shooting arm rockets, sprinting and jumping faster, seeing through walls, and more. These add real spice to the game, and all of the abilities feel powerful and useful, although some are a bit more situational than others. Most people just play Motoko anyway, I can't imagine why. What's interesting to note is you can only get a grip on the other team's choice of operatives while holding tab. Enemies are shown as various cyber terrorists and faceless mooks, making it so you aren't fighting yourself at any point. This can be a little bit annoying at times, especially when dealing with someone who can one-shot you with an arm rocket.
Oh my god, that arm launcher!
At the end of the day, the game plays well, but lacks variety and really lacks anything that makes it stand out above the competition. What I'd like to see is more of an emphasis on the setting. Things like the Tachikoma are fun and different. I'm not going to see a spider tank talking like a little girl in many other games. And the more they do to differentiate themselves from the competition, the better. As it is right now, if you're a fan of Ghost in the Shell, you'll find a solid shooter with the original voice cast and plenty of nice touches. But with many recent games favouring augmented soldiers, I'm looking at you in particular, Call of Duty, I can't help but feel those games make you feel like a cyborg badass better. That said, once the match gets rolling and people are all sharing abilities and skill sinks consistently, it does a great job of making you feel like a well-oiled unit. Just so it doesn't sound like I'm overly down on the game, it does run well, although it does get fussy about alt-tabbing, and the gunplay is fun when you get used to it. When the round is well balanced, it can be tense and encourages teams to adopt a variety of weapons to really maximize strength. Once operative abilities start coming out, it can get really fun. Blitzing forward at high speed while invisible into a pitched firefight is very enjoyable, and all the tension of holding down a control point or being the last man standing in demolition really works in the game's favour. I just wish these moments were a little bit more frequent. The final thing I want to discuss is the unlocking system. While playing, you earn GP. This is used to buy weapons and various accessories for those weapons. Many weapons and accessories also require training points, which are given at the end of a round. Early on, levels and GP come thick and fast, but this slows over time to a trickle, typical of many free-to-play games. You certainly have enough to unlock and tool up a few weapons you favour, but going beyond that will probably take a good deal of time. Finally, there's also an augmentation system. Your operative can have up to 5 upgrades running at any one time. There's a wide variety of these upgrades, but they're only temporary, and tend to only last for a round or two at most. Using these gives you a slight edge, but I find they run out incredibly fast, and ever having more than 1 or 2 active seems difficult. The system feels unfinished, like there should be a way to unlock some of these permanently to help customize your operative. As the game is going to be free to play and is at a low price point, I'd say the current buy-in is worth it if you want a decent shooter and are a fan of the series. Otherwise, I'd wait until the game is available for free and then give it a look. If they add more setting-oriented maps and modes, and really bring the flavour of the series through better, it could be a very solid game. At current, I think it falls slightly short of its peers. For example, why would I play Demolition when Counter-Strike does the same thing but better, and lacks the appeal in the long term? There's no ranking ladder or matchmaking system, and many games turn into stomps, while the auto-balancing system is either incredibly slow or non-existent. Finally, if you're in Russia, you're out of luck. From what I understand, the game has IP blocked Russian users. I have no idea why. Thanks for watching to the end. I've been one channel amongst many, and I hope you found this informative. If you did, hit like and do all that YouTube stuff, it really helps out. If you do like this kind of review content, let me know, I'll be happy to do more. Toodles.
We can still salvage this operation.
Caution. Enemy think tank inbound.
Skill done. Thanks. Skill done. Complete.
Tunnel, 1, 2, 3.
I'll clear them out. Cover the back wall.
Jesus Christ,
Told
Sapphs.
you! Long corridor LMG. That's what it's fucking made for.
Launcher locked and loaded.
Do we have the point? No, we don't. Fuck.
Caution. Seeker drone approaching.
Fucking grenades!
Reloading, help.
Thermophic camo ready.
Oh, damn it, through them.
The enemy is using an armor.
Want to buy 200 round magazine, not 100 round.
Code download complete.
Skill sync complete. Moving out. The enemy is using heat sensors.
On the point, they've done the corridor.
Stalling them out.
This weapon is a different weapon entirely now.
I've got a little surprise for you.
What if the grip, adding stability to this, will make it equally good?
Wait, have they made thermoptic camo cheaper? It's now 360 for tier 2.
You must have a green skill boost.
Oh, right, yeah.
Blue. The 10%. Yeah, 10% less tier 2.
That's what that is. For God's sake. See, we can complain about people standing back and sniping, but it's like I kill 5 fucking people with a sniper rifle, and then no one's pushing in.
Enemy think tank spotted. The enemy has activated heat sensors.
Masterful.
Do not let them take that terminal, no matter what.
The enemy is using an arm launcher.
Arm launcher locked and loaded. Sprint ready. Let's get moving. Activating nanogel armor and moving in. Skill sync ready. Let's take the attack. Nanogel armor ready for skill sync. A terminal just went live. Hold that position. Got a little surprise for you.
Killed the whiner with a random grenade and just threw it in the place.
The enemy is using an arm launcher.
Let's send him a little surprise. See her comes out. Arm launcher locked and loaded. For a speed boost.
I don't get salty about being signals. You aim for the head and you get into them.
Skill downloaded. They're gonna hate me now. I knew you'd be an asset on this mission. Get ready for their counterattack.
Cyberbrain protocol. Time for battle.
Activating nanogel armor and moving in.
The enemy is using an arm launcher.
Got a little surprise for you.
Caution. The enemy is using heat sensors.
Do not let them take that terminal.
There you go.
Nanogel armor ready for skill sync.
Why are people not getting points?
Fall back and regroup. We can still salvage this operation.
Oh my god, the burn.
Activating nanogel armor and moving in.
The enemy has activated heat sensors. Caution, secret drone approaching.
Hold that position.
I can't believe in like 15 years of gaming I haven't ever heard that retort.
Me neither.
Like 4 of them in the corridor. Sadly, you have a lot of people that don't like going anywhere near a point. Loads of people coming around.
Launcher locked and loaded. Nanogel armor ready for sealing.
Thermoptic camo active.
Good work on that jump. Keep up the good work. I've got a little surprise for you. Do not let them take that tunnel, no matter what.
The enemy is using heat sensors.
This won't be an easy fight. Stick together and stay on the offensive.
Hack the enemy thinking to make it vulnerable to attacks.
Hyper spray ready. Let's get moving. Activating nanogel armor and moving in. Arm launcher locked and loaded. A terminal just went live. Hold that position. Nanogel armor ready for skill seek.
The enemy has activated heat sensors.
Mission complete. Good work, team.
Oh. Holy fuck, the GP from that round.
Hey, I leveled up.
No, I don't want a fall dampener. Hello, Scar 45. I might just